Today on 2+U Nevada.
And our curriculum here, we do have curriculum that is state approved, but we also can supplement it with other approved curriculum in order to support a student's learning.
Exploring your options. We head to the Coral Academy of Science Elementary School campus in Northwest Reno to learn about this free charter school, which provides some of the very best ranked education in the state.
Degree Wellness uses all the modalities they're all science-backed, the modalities of functional medicine and cellular health.
From cold plunge to oxygen to IV drips, the options being offered by Degree Wellness and how you can get in at the founding level.
We have big 3-foot candy canes in the candy tree. We have owls that are 18 inches high in that tree, and there's always a little surprise in every tree.
The boutique store in Carson City, which is a fantastic location for you to find that last-minute holiday gift. You're watching 2+U Nevada. Thank you for joining us for this edition of 2+U Nevada. I'm Sarah Johns, your host. So are you ready? Did the weekend help you get packed for your holiday trip, or did you get the house together for Christmas company? I certainly hope that you are far more prepared than our household, because nope, we're not even close. Stick with us, because a little later in our show, Secret Santa, the wealthy businessman who travels the country to give a little holiday cheer. The heartwarming story is coming up. Thank you for tuning in this Monday. We are thrilled to have you joining us for 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada, and I'm here with the Captain. We've got Captain Jake Stoner of Captain Games, and thank you so much for having us here. I feel like I am back in my childhood. This is so fun.
Right, reliving your teens.
Yes, reliving my teens. And I mean, hello, this brings me back.
The original brick. Oh, yeah.
The original brick. Kids, this came before cell phone games. This is what mom and dad played with.
It's not
or
even
grandma
in color.
and grandpa, depending on how old you are.
It's not even color. It's green.
This is such a fun store. Tell me about your background. This is not your first game store in your life.
No, not at all. Growing up, I always loved video games. I used to ride a long distance to get and play games or rent games back in the day when we rented stuff. But when I was a teenager, I wanted to open my own store. And so my dream was to have a store. I researched it. And then over the course of the last 30 years, I've opened 16 business licenses across the country for video game stores, all in the same theme, all with the love and the history of spreading the word of video games. I want people to see Atari. Well, now you can come to Captain Games and you got video games galore, 5,000 square feet of 16 different demos to try it. You want to show your kid how Atari is? Come down and play Atari. You want to play a different game? I'll put Frogger in. That's fun. Right? You want to play Mario? We got Mario running down here. We got N64, Mario Kart. We got Smash Bros. You want to have a good time and show your kids what it's like when you were growing up. Instead of 58 buttons on a controller, you got 3. Come on down.
Absolutely. I mean, hello, this is what games used to look like when we grew up. This is my youth right here.
Yeah.
But you also have just a wonderful Christmas idea. And I want to bring that up because you started a giving tree.
Yeah. So lots of places had done it in the past, and I've been thinking about it for years. This store's been here almost 15 years, in January 19th, our anniversary. Yay! But I wanted to do something more for the community, something to help. There's a lot of people that come through and it's like, I can only afford a $3 game. It's like, well, let's be different. Let's do something different this year. This year, let's put up our little tree up by the front door, and then when a customer comes in and they have a child under 18 that really wants to get a present, maybe they don't have a lot this year, they can fill out a little tag with their name,
This is what the
information.
tag
It
looks
is.
like, right? And so they say what they want. There's a dollar amount on the back. So this child wants Mario Kart 8, Mario Star plush, and a Minion keychain. It's $61, and you can come down here and gift that child $61 worth and give them a Christmas.
Not just that, because I want to make things better, easier, and more proliferate. So come on down, grab a tag, and it says 61. I don't like that price. Let's do 40% off. And let's buy these presents for these kids.
Love it. Tell me about Wacky Wheel Wednesday.
Oh yeah, for Christmas, for December, what we do is you spend over $50 pre-tax, post-discount, then we'll spin the wheel for you, and the max prize on there is $50 store credit. So spend $50, get 50. That's
Yeah,
pretty
there
good. We had
you
like
go.
4 people win it already. So every Wednesday, I think we got 2 Wednesdays left this year. One right before Christmas, Christmas Eve, and then one after New Year's Eve. So come in on a Wednesday, get your last-minute gifts in case you need a gift card or something like that, and then spend over 50. We'll spin it, and then I've given out 3 or 4 of these Retrons we were talking about. I've given out lots of store credit. You know, it's working out pretty well. I think I like it.
You've got amazing things here for people to consider for Christmas as well, like these figurines. I forget what they're called. So this is
Skylanders. That's Puss in Boots. That's Skylanders. We have Amiibos. We have all this. You think
I
video
mean,
game
this
related?
is super cool too for anyone who wants to show their kid what games looked like. These are the retro style games, but new consoles.
Yeah, so this is the Retron 3. It plays Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and all the imports if you like Japanese things. That's a brand new unit. That one's $59.99, not much. We have an $89 unit, which is HD, so
Okay.
it upscales it to the HD. And if you're sitting at home and you have a video game system and you're like, this is not good on my 70-inch TV, come on down, let's talk about it. Maybe we can get you into an HD upgrade kit and turn your 420p into a 1080p, and it'll look better.
Yeah, because you have the conversion kits.
Yeah, upgrade kits, yeah.
That's fantastic.
Every system has one too. Even I have one that just uses red, yellow, white cables. So when you plug those in the HDMI out to your TV, that means you can put any retro system on it. I don't want to sell you $30 per unit. Let's just get something that works on everything. That makes more sense.
And then your favorite employees, they have to be the little tykes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so like I mentioned, I have 6 kids, 20, 18, 11, 9, 3, and 2. I memorized that. Don't ask me birth dates. That's hard. So my 3-year-old, my 2-year-old, they love to come out and have fun with the customers, right? My daughter has a shopping cart, right, a little kitty cart, and she'll run around. How you doing? Do you need any help?
That's the way to raise them, man. I grew up in a True Value store. You know, I helped my parents do inventory. I slept in a wheelbarrow.
Oh, yeah.
So having kids like work alongside their parents and learn work ethic, good on you, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that is so cool. Okay, so we only have a little bit of time left. Is there anything that we didn't cover that people at home need to know?
We take everything. You got a garage full of stuff you don't want that's video game related, bring it down, drop it off on us. You know, we won't be able to do it right away. Usually this is a busy time, so we have 20 or 30 people in line waiting. So we don't make you wait. We just fill out a paper and drop it, and then we'll call you when it's done. But bring down anything you don't want video game related. If you want to donate, we take donations. If you want to get some credit, if you want to gift that credit to a friend, or if you want to get some cash out of it, you know, we can definitely hook you up with one way or the other to help move that. Don't throw it in the trash. If you want to donate it to Savers, great. We'll get it anyway because people go there and buy it and bring it in.
Right.
But bring it down and see what we can do with it.
And then your website.
Oh yeah, captaingames.com, www.capngames.com. Everything's listed on there. We're getting ready to add the DoorDash add-on to it. So I love DoorDash. Everybody likes to dash their stuff. So get your games by Dash. I'll have a guy drop it off at your house. And then I want to trade stuff in. I'm working on having them pick it up and bring it to me. And if they could do that in Reno, they could do that in Tennessee, in Florida.
Yeah.
And New York. So that's what we're going to expand over the next couple of years. We're really a big push for getting the love of retro out there and helping all the small video game stores all across the country come together into one conglomeration so we can service the needs of the country and not just Reno. Right? There's a big company out there that starts with a G and it stops somewhere. I don't know what's up with that. But I don't like competition. I don't view them as competition. I view them as friends. GameStop employees are my friends. Why? Because they send me lots of people. Because GameStop doesn't have everything. You get a scratch disc from GameStop, what do? You take it back, maybe they give you another disc. Hey, that'd be great. Why don't you bring it here and for $2 I'll just clean it. It looked like brand new.
Awesome.
A little better course of action on that. At least you have the game you want and you don't have an attitude when you come back. returning things is hard this time of the year too.
It really is.
I hate it. I usually wait until like January to return stuff.
Well, Jake, I can't thank you enough for inviting us here this afternoon. Really appreciate it. Come on down and see the captain.
Yeah, we're open every day at 11 to 8. Now I'm closing Christmas Day, and then my next day off is Thanksgiving Day. So come on down, help me out, say hi. Come say hi to the employees. We're pretty knowledgeable at games, so if you have anything you have a question on, we can help you out with that too. So.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
You're watching 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada, and I am so excited to have this interesting dynamic duo joining us this afternoon. We have Dr. Robert Floyd, MD, here in town, and Kimberly Olson Wilson. And your beginnings started in medical research, and now the two of you own Degree Wellness in South Reno. So explain to me how you went from the medical practice, medical field, and now you're opening this business.
Well, I have a 20-year plus history of working in clinical research, and I ended up kind of venturing down the franchise world because I started using red light therapy on a horse that had a back injury. And I was very shocked by the results, how the horse reacted by putting this little red light pad on the horse, and the reaction that the horse had with the blinking eyes and the yawning and the relaxation really, really helped with her recovery. And
so you started using it on yourself?
I started using it on myself, and I was shocked because I have some low back pain issues, and the red light therapy pad was huge and instrumental in kind of making me feel better day to day. So that's how I got into it for red light therapy. And my husband was always very interested in cold plunge. So he's been using cold plunge for the last few years. We have one in our garage.
I actually cold plunged this morning and worked out, and I started off as your typical MD. I've done surgery, emergency medicine, family medicine, and I've moved into functional medicine. And Degree Wellness uses all the modalities they're all science-backed, the modalities of functional medicine and cellular health. And so we use cold plunge, cryotherapy, infrared sauna, red light, infrared, far infrared, near infrared lights, oxygen therapy, and advanced nutrients, it just goes right alongside of my functional medicine work.
I'm fascinated because both of your backgrounds then lead you to this step of opening this location for South Reno, and actually all of Reno, but you're located in South Reno. What is it that you have actually seen in the therapies that you are providing and in the services that you are providing that make you go, this is legit, this is something that we have to provide to people?
Absolutely. That's a great question. There's, again, I said it's all science-backed. It's all science-based. Red light therapy is really fantastic for the mitochondria. If you go back to 8th grade biology, the mitochondria are the powerhouses of the cells. They generate ATP. The red light is really, really beneficial for helping the mitochondria make more energy, giving people more energy, helping people recover better, increasing longevity. Cold plunging and the cryotherapy, they decrease inflammation. They increase dopamine by 200% after you cold plunge or cryotherapy, which is great. Dopamine's a feel-good molecule, right? So again, it goes on and on and on. Then we also have the advanced nutrients, IVs. NAD is another nutrient that we infuse and do booster shots, which again is great for the mitochondria. It's all about longevity, recovery, and just feeling better.
And this really is becoming more of interest to people because, yes, we understand there is medicine and then there's wellness. And those two can work together, right? My question for you, though, because I may have asked for a red light mask that I saw at a big box store. What is the difference between the red light therapy that you would provide and something over the counter like a red light mask for the face?
Well, a lot of it depends on the quality of the light, actually. So usually when you have something that's over the counter, it's not going to be quite as powerful. It may not have gone through the rigorous testing that has been done on the quality of the product. Our red light system that we are using has gone under rigorous testing. It's been validated. not sure if you want to add to that.
It is near, far, and medium infrared, so it penetrates. And also, like she said, you want them to be as powerful as they can be. And when you buy it and just plug it into the wall, it's not as powerful as the units that we have in our studio. And they can penetrate the skin deeper and get deeper into the cellular health. And so I'm not saying that the masks that you buy from the store aren't good, but again, this is a little bit more powerful and a little bit higher quality. Actually, a lot of higher quality.
So you have a lot of therapies and services that are being provided, and you are hitting us ground running, right? So you're coming to Reno, and you actually have, what is it called, a founders membership that you're recruiting folks to know about your organization, and a founders membership. Go into that.
Correct. We're actually looking for founding members. There's amazing perks to becoming a founding member. That's really what we're trying to get out to the public is founding memberships. It's only one time. We're only offering this before we open our doors, which should be in mid-March. But founding members start off with a 20% discount. That also includes roughly 25% off all of the advanced nutrients, the IVs, the boosters, things like that. That is for life. Once we hit a certain tier, it actually goes down to 15%. Same thing, they also get roughly 25% off of all the infusions and boosters and things like that. Founding memberships are huge. We offer 3 tiers. And the sessions, there's 2 sessions, which is the core tier. We have a premier tier, which is 8 sessions. And then we have an unlimited. And we really do feel that the unlimited is probably by far one of the best options for anybody. And again, we encourage you to check out our website at Degree Wellness at South Reno. Lots of information about it. And of course, you can always reach out to us as well. There's an option to reach out.
And one of the best things about the unlimited founding membership is if you do the math, it actually brings it down to $1.99 a session, because you can do 4 sessions a day, every day of the month. And another beautiful thing about the founding membership is that we have a VIP week, the week before we open. So if you become a founding member today or anytime before VIP week, you get to come in and do every single session that you want to for 7 days. And the best thing is you can bring your friends, your family, your coworkers for free. And so we want to just spread the message of, health is wealth. And this is what we're all about. We just want to bring health and wellness to the community. But the founding memberships, it's an unbelievable deal.
Yeah. Well, thank you both. Thank you both so much for joining us this afternoon. And thank you for bringing this to South Reno.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you for having us.
Appreciate it.
You're watching 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada, and we have been having so much fun up at the Coral Academy of Science Northwest Campus. Joining us this afternoon, Abdullah Shahada, administrator, and Katie Lehman, lead first grade teacher. Thank you both for joining us this afternoon.
Absolutely, we're happy to be here.
This school is beautiful. For any OGs in Reno, we are actually at what used to be a gym up in the Northwest Reno. And Abdullah, you said it correct. Instead of exercising bodies, we are exercising minds now.
That is right.
Although you're doing both. Anyone who knows elementary kids, they're running around all the time.
Constantly. Parents, teachers, kids.
Katie, this school is beautiful and I love it. We were talking before we sat down here about how this school came to be. It's been around, this particular campus has been around a couple years. Abdullah, you were saying even the night before it opened, you were out there shoveling snow. I mean, where's the snow?
Well, nowadays, I don't know. But that's right. The night before we opened, Katie and I were at Home Depot right down the road buying items to open up for our very first official day here at this campus. So that's the type of dedication we bring to this campus. Ready to go for day one, ready to go for our students and families.
You really are a family. Katie, you were saying that there's something about not only the Coral Academy of Science, but this particular campus where you all are a family.
Yes, I think that first year we all went through so much trivial things going on, opening a new campus together, and it really built us up as not just staff, but really a family. And we were talking about when we interview people, we really look for a person or a teacher that isn't just going to fill the classroom role, but fills a role in our family as a whole. And so I think that's really important. Now being our third year, our second official year being open, having that extra person adding to our staff, filling that role as a family member.
And then you were mentioning that your kids are going to be out there with drones and that we're going to see, I mean, the science portion or the STEAM portion, really one of your pinnacles, right?
Correct. It is in our name. And so if I could speak about the science.
Yes, please.
Some of the aspects for the science curriculum that we're doing here, you mentioned drones, you mentioned robotics. Last year, our first full year here at this campus, we partnered with Desert Research Institute to take some training with them. We did a Books and Bots program where we learned how to integrate literacy, early literacy, with using robotics. And so some of those teaching methods are still being used in the classroom, and you'll see it later on today. Students are able to tie in those early literacy ideas and concepts with using robotics as well. We also, this year, we applied and received a grant for drones. So our fifth graders are going to be using drones, and they are going to be competing with drones as well within our school. So that's something we're excited about as well. In addition to this, we are working on getting some of our teachers to attend conferences, the National Science Teacher Association Conference in Anaheim, and we're working to get our teachers to go there in order to bring back best practices, best methodologies, curriculum ideas, and to really support our instruction here when focusing with science and integrating it with English language arts and math as well.
Let's talk about that college prep. You know, you are under some sort of umbrella with the Washoe County School District, but your curriculum is a little more rigorous. Can you explain how that is?
So we are a district-sponsored charter school here in Reno, Nevada, and our curriculum here, we do have curriculum that is state-approved, but we also can supplement it with other approved curriculum in order to support a student's learning. Now, when I talk about supporting a student's learning, it could mean that a student may need more support in math. It could mean a student may need more support in English, of course. But it also translates to the other side. If a student needs more challenge and not support, we can find ways, and we do find ways, to challenge those students that need something extra. So they're not exactly bored in class. We have different ways of looking at that here. We try to look at every student as individual as possible and try to tailor our instruction to fit their needs, their unique needs.
Can a child transfer in partway through their elementary career? So let's say they've already done kindergarten at a traditional neighborhood school. They've already done first or second grade, but they need that extra push or supplemental education. Can they just transfer in?
So we have two options. You can contact our front desk, Miss Ferguson. She's wonderful, and she can help you walk through the online process, or you can go straight to our website, go to click links and click into the application. Once we go through the process of accepting your application, we will review it to make sure that our program is the right fit for your student. And then if we do have a spot available, we will accept your student. If not, they will go onto our wait list, and then hopefully that will boil down to your kiddo getting in.
Okay, and then if a child is in the Coral Academy of Science elementary program, do they automatically get moved into the middle school and high school programs? How does that work? What does it succession work?
Preference is given to those students that have been with Coral. So for instance, the high school, the high school is the coveted pinnacle, if you will, because it's always highly rated. They put a lot of hard work and effort in the high school. And because of that, a lot of families want their students to go to that high school. However, as I mentioned, preference is given to students who have attended choral throughout the years.
Well, thank you both so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having us.
You're watching 2+ U Nevada. You are watching 2+ U Nevada, and I am so excited to be sitting here with Julie Ruff, the owner of Greenhouse Garden Center. We're inside the gift shop, and this is such a classy shop, especially around Christmas. People need to get down here.
They do. We have 27 themed trees all up in the main room and in the gift shop, and it is a wonderment of Christmas decor.
So, Julie, you've been planning your Christmas inventory since early in the year. You go to market in 2 locations and determine the themes of the trees and what's on trend. What are we seeing that's, the trend right now for the holidays?
We're seeing bright red and whites. We're seeing pinks in a lot of different themes. We're seeing vacation tree, Alice in Wonderland, Grinch is still going strong, and it's exciting. The owl tree has probably been the #1 voted beautiful tree that customers are loving.
I absolutely love the owl tree. And what is so cool about these trees too is I asked you, are these all ornaments? But you have ornaments and elements in the tree. And that's something that I still need to wrap my head around. When it comes to decorating a tree, you don't just have to have something that's hanging on a string. You can place really cool items in the tree as well.
We have big 3-foot candy canes in the candy tree. We have owls that are 18 inches high in that tree. And there's always a little surprise in every tree that is maybe a plush, fluffy dog or cat. And it's an adventure to come and see what's in the different trees.
And I do have to say, if you are looking for particular ornaments or particular themed elements, this is the place to come. Like, I found it so cool. I said, oh, is this a technology tree? And you said, no, it's a careers and fun tree. And you had games in there, like old Nintendo, like handheld games, and then you also had an ambulance and a nurse's scrub. And so if you're looking for somebody and you're looking for a particular theme, come here because you likely are going to have what somebody needs.
We like to sell memories, and the hobby tree that you just mentioned is always a hit because we try to have, like you said, an ambulance from a artist palette. So it's an exciting tree.
It's really cool. And I have to say, so if you're from the Bay Area, I was telling Julie, I said, wow, your shop reminds me a lot of a place that I used to shop in Danville called Elegant Clutter. There's also that highfalutin place down in Long Beach. What's it called?
Rogers. Once in a while people say we look like Rogers. That's a big compliment.
I have to say, this is a very classy, fun shop. I love your jewelry. You have some amazing high-end jewelry.
We have had so much fun expanding the jewelry lines. We have the botanical inspired Michael Michaud, which has been so gorgeous, from little pears to cherries. And then Alicia Van Fletteren from San Francisco, another beautiful, beautiful line. And a new one called Grat Insta. Instant gratification. It's silvers and golds, and it's just a beautiful botanical line.
I'm going to drop a hint for anyone who may be shopping for me. That Grat Insta has a butterfly necklace that's really on point.
Very beautiful.
Now, also, when you come here, we've talked about the trees, and you've got all those themed trees, and we've talked about the jewelry, but this is a phenomenal location to come and get hostess gifts or to get specialized gifts. Your food here and your candy, super right on point.
We've been expanding the candy line for Christmas for a long time, from Hammond's Candy from Denver, Colorado, to we love our pretzels from Stellar Pretzels. That's a local business. So thrilled to have them. We've been selling those pretzels for 5 years.
Didn't you say that you've been the longest retailer of Stellar?
We've had it for quite a while. I don't know if we're the longest, but we've had it for some time, and we've so loved carrying their pretzels.
And I do have to say too, it's really cute because on your travel themed tree, there are stellar pretzels hanging from the ceiling because when you go on a flight, if you know which airline I'm talking about, they hand out those stellar pretzels.
And another one is Spoke Candy from Washington State. Handmade candies, just absolutely delicious. So we're very excited to have those.
Let people know when they come here, they're not just shopping, they're having an experience.
We are delighted when the local folks come in and meet up with family and friends. They're here and they're buying memories. So many of our ornaments are all about memories. Maybe they've been to the beach, maybe they saw a manatee, maybe they went to a sports game. So we like to have memories in our ornaments.
I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that outside of this beautiful shop, you've got your live trees and you also have your fresh cut trees that are very moist. We were talking about that too, that they come from Washington.
They do.
So don't forget that this is a great location to come and get your Christmas trees.
Those cut trees just came in today. So they are Nordman and Noble firs from Washington State, like you said, and they are moist and beautiful.
Well, thank you so much for hosting us this afternoon. It's absolutely gorgeous. I already found a gift that I'm going to be handing somebody, and it's not Dave, it's going to be Zach, because he's our jokester at home. But you are watching 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada, and I am so excited to be inside the Bretzlaff bookshop inside the Nevada Museum of Art. Joining us this afternoon, Valerie Curtis, the Director of Retail Operations. Valerie, thank you so much for hosting us this afternoon.
Oh, thanks so much for coming in.
This is so cool. So this bookshop is right off of your brand new entrance on Cal Ave. So this is in the new build. So excited. This is fascinating and beautiful, and what a wonderful space.
It is a gorgeous space. We are so excited to be here. It's beautiful, it's welcoming. We want everyone to come in. It is a beautiful experience. We love talking to people when they come in here too.
And you know, I have been out of it. I don't know why I haven't driven down Cal Ave since the construction, but guess what? The construction's gone. And I love this beautiful new entrance. So when you walk in off of California Avenue, you can park along California Avenue. The door is very close to the side of the museum that would be next to, let's say, the cheese board, right? So California and Hill. You come in here and you can walk into this beautiful store where, if you're looking for last minute gifts, talk about beautiful gifts here.
I have everything for you guys. There's so many great things. There are books. We are an art, architecture, and design bookshop, but it's so much more on top of it. And then for the holidays, we add a bunch of different fun things so that we can just check off all of those members on your list.
All the boxes. And I have
right.
to tell you, because I love shopping, so you know I looked around, and so inside the bookstore here, you've got these gorgeous leather-bound books, and for the fashionista in your family, Hermes, hello.
Yes.
I mean,
and there's Chanel and Prada.
And there's your logo, Bretzlaff Bookshop. So there's your
our little bookmark that comes with every book purchase, and those books are they're leather bound right in the U.S. They're beautiful.
And you have something for everybody here too, because what I love, and you were telling me again, I'm not that great of a cook, but apparently this book, The Silver Spoon, is the It's It book of Italian cooking.
It's a gorgeous, it's huge. We're gonna we're gonna lift off our pasta with that one. But it's an Italian cookbook, and then we have also the children's version. These just came in literally yesterday. I'm so excited about these. They're gorgeous.
I went through the children's book, and I have to tell you, it's good enough for me. So.
I know, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, maybe there's stuff I can learn in there.
How to crack an egg. There you go. It teaches you inside the Silver Spoon for children. But you also have beautiful coffee table books that, for the person in your family who loves art, right?
Yeah, so right behind us, this huge bookcase behind us has all of our past publications, the ones that the museum produces specifically for exhibitions. And this was a past exhibition, Anne Brigman, which was beautiful. So this is just an example of one of the museum publications that we have here. The store is full of gorgeous coffee table books.
Yeah.
Everything you can imagine, sports, there are record covers, there's music, there's design, there's so much great stuff here, literally for everyone.
Well, and Valerie, I told you before we even started this interview, one of my kids' favorite go-to books is a book that we got here at the museum, because you have very clever books here for children. And in the front of the store, or in the front of the museum, in the traditional entrance, if you will, there's the OG, we could say, gift shop, right? And inside that gift shop, you still have the jewelry, you have amazing finds, local art, local artists' work, but you also have, apparently you told me these are really popular.
Hi, I'm a Jellycat. If you exist now, you know what these are. If you have any kids, you know about Jellycat, and we have Jellycat. Please don't call, just come down and find your Jellycat. Hello.
The Jellycats are super cute. But back to children's books, these are now at the front by the front windows that go along Liberty. So all the kids' books you can find at the front of the store. And then if you're looking, again, for that fashionista in your life, oh my gosh. Look at these purses, especially for holiday parties.
Sarah honed in on this one.
I love this purse.
This is a hand-beaded Mary Frances bag. It is gorgeous. This talks to our fallen fruit exhibition and all about pollinators. So here's bees are very important, and this bee is absolutely fantastic.
And for the movie lover, you also have the popcorn bag. But these are super, and they're statement pieces, right? For when you're going out, or for if you just want to have a statement piece bag. These are absolutely
Looks good
gorgeous.
with your outfit.
It really does, doesn't it? You might not be getting this back. But really and truly, as we are headed towards the holidays, seeing this new beautiful bookshop, this is a place that people need to remember.
Absolutely, and like we've talked about, we have a bar cart. We're sitting in these beautiful chairs that are just architectural and design, they're just perfect memories. So we have a lot of the mid-century feel. You'll find a lot of really cool gifty things. Bar cart items. There are even martini glasses in here, because what's the mid-century without a good martini? So we've got a lot of great stuff in here. I feel good that you'll find what you're looking for.
Well, the Bretzlaff bookshop and all the other gift shops here in the museum are open traditional museum hours, which are 10 to 6 every day except Thursdays, which is 10 to 8. Museums closed on Mondays. Valerie, thank you so much for having us this afternoon.
Thank you.
You're watching 2+U Nevada. As you've no doubt heard, Santa Claus is coming to town. In fact, he's already been to Baltimore. Steve Hartman. This Secret Santa tradition actually started with a man named Larry Stewart back in the 70s after a diner owner showed him kindness. He then began training other Secret Santas. Stewart died in 2007 after a battle with cancer. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Business or nonprofit and want to be featured on 2+U Nevada? Have a Mom to Mom Monday, a Tried It Tuesday, or even a cute pic you just want to show us? The whole point of 2+U Nevada is the plus you. You can send us your content by visiting our website. Head to 2news.com and click on 2+U Nevada. Or you can email us at 2+UNevada@ktvn.com. America could have a new millionaire before Christmas Day.
The Powerball jackpot rolled over again on Saturday, and now an estimated $1.6 billion is up for grabs. That's the fourth largest prize in the game's history. If a ticket matches all 6 balls in tonight's draw, the winning ticket holder can choose a lump sum payment of about $735 million before tax, or an annuity option that allows the winner to receive one payment immediately, then 29 annual payments that increase by 5% each year. The biggest U.S. lottery jackpot was a Powerball prize of just more than $2 billion in 2022. No matter how big the pot, the odds of winning stay the same, a staggering 1 out of 292 million. As we get closer to the holidays, we want to let you know that 2+U Nevada will be taking a holiday break the week of December 29th through January 2nd. We will be back on the air in the new year beginning January 5th. That's it for this edition of 2+U Nevada. Thank you for inviting us into your home this afternoon. We look forward to joining you every weekday at 3 for 2+U Nevada. 2 News Nevada at 4 starts now.